Yo, peoples! Qushu 92 here, and welcome back to yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime! Onwards to the next episode of One Piece, so let's get it started! In the last episode of One Piece, Bao Hong announced to everyone on the performance floor that Luffy had lost. Now we get to see what happens after the fact. Fight against the Dark Knight. The commander-in-chief of the land of Wano sounds off. Let's not forget that last episode we had ended with Kinemon getting bodied once more by Kaido, who brought his Kanabo down on him and broke both of his swords. So it begs the question, what happens now? And now all the Straw Hats are seeming like they're about to react to this news of Luffy losing. How long has it been since we heard the narrator for One Piece say anything in an episode of One Piece? Like, no one can really believe that Luffy was beaten by Kaido again, and he's just steadily sinking into the sea. This is possibly the worst place for him to be right now, because Sanji's not there to get him, Jinbei's not there to get him. Onigashima reaches the sky above the mainland of the land of Wano. See, Briscola's doing all this laughing, but, I mean, smart people would be able to tell if that Kibidango actually did something to them. But it's like placebos? See, at least one of the gifters acknowledges, like, Law, Luffy, and Kid are not weak. It's just that Kaido is that strong. But all this news of the Yakuzaya 9 being defeated and Luffy being defeated, it's demoralizing. Think about it. Your whole intent and purpose was to get there in Onigashima. Let's go, Izo. Woo, Kawamatsu. River of Retribution. But think about it. You came to this island in order to bring down Kaido once and for all, and you bet everything on the Straw Hat crew and the Yakuzaya 9. Hearing that they've been defeated along with Luffy, imagine how demoralizing it is for all the thousands of samurai who made it to this island. That's some serious psychological warfare. Is he really using Zoro as like his own personal battering ram? And your boy Zoro's still steady sleep while Sanji's using him as a blood object. That fits Sanji's MO though. See, with Perospero and Queen up against Chopper, especially in his mental state right now, hearing what happened to Luffy, and his arrows can multiply? This is a bad place for both the Beast Pirates, the Samurai, and Chopper. Okay, Oh, I was about to say something about Queen's teeth, but we got Sanji! Oh, Sanji! Woo, Sanji! Ooh. The sound that Queen is making. Okay, so what just happened? I don't remember it being this funny in the chapter. Just hearing Pedals sail off into the end, just pedaled in. Okay. See, Chopper getting all emotional, but Sanji's all like, yeah, don't worry about him. You see, if Sanji ain't worried, we shouldn't be worried either. Just so casual, just kicking an injured man around. Oh, he wakes up as soon as Sanji says his strength is comparable to 10 men. No, my strength is comparable to 2,000. And then goes back to sleep. Like, Zoro's this type of individual. Someone uses him as a blunt object, I sleep. He has the strength of 10 men. Real talk? And now we got Marco who just shows up. That's why I like you guys, hey. See, when it comes to verbal tics of characters in One Piece, I like Marco's the best. And now we're back to Kaido just bringing down Kinemon. You know what's so tricky to pinpoint when it comes to One Piece? Which events are happening at what time? Because for all we know, this moment of Kinemon versus Kaido could have been happening before the events of Sanji, Diable Jamon rotisserie chickening Queen's face. It's so difficult to get the timing of when events are happening in One Piece. But can we also talk about the tenacity of Kinemon in this scene right now? This dude has already been beaten by Kaido once. And even after getting smashed in the head, hard enough to break both his swords, he still got enough strength to get up. Grave of Kozuki Oden, Kanjiro Kinemon, Momonosuke, and Raizo. Your boy Kinemon is having such a hard time trying not to add Sama at the end of Momonosuke. Raizo's having the time of his life though, like, bro, you know you having a hard time, but I'm gonna keep eating this Oden because this is so entertaining. Leave it to guys to just laugh at a fart. Seriously, it's ingrained in our brains. It really is. It's crazy how, in our minds, that's instinctively funny. All the moments of Dressrosa. Well, not Dressrosa, but Punk Hazard. Sorry, Dressrosa came after Punk Hazard. Now, here's an interesting question. What does it say about Kaido's durability? Or Kinemon's strength for him to just casually stab the blunt end of his sword into Kaido's leg, when nothing else was able to penetrate his skin before? So either Kinemon has the strength necessary to stab into Kaido, or Kaido's not as durable as he used to be. Ooh. I feel like Kinemon has been having the worst of it. I feel like Kinemon has suffered the most out of all the Akazaya 9, given his convictions of fulfilling Oden's dream, but also the fact that him as the leader of the Akazaya 9, he suffered the most punishment out of everyone. Oh? Momonosuke can hear Luffy's voice, huh? Yo, Luffy's alive! Look how it's cutting to everybody who's fighting. Not just the samurai, but all of the Straw Hats, too. Look at that. A simple speech from Momonosuke has got everybody, their morale is back up again. To be continued. Tell them all, I will surely beat Kaido. While he's steadily sinking to the bottom of the ocean. On the next episode of One Piece, believe in Luffy. The Alliance's counterattack begins! You know how scary it's gotta be to see Kaido standing at the end of the hallway staring you down? I'll pass. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yet another episode of One Piece. And I know I skipped the special episode last week because it was just a recap of stuff that we already knew. But now we're back to Wano. We're back to continuing the story. And man, can we just talk about how much Kinemon has been suffering? Like, the dude has been beaten and bruised, and even when he gets healed up again, he still winds up getting bodied by Kaido. And now your boy done got impaled through the back. It's like, this man is either a glutton for punishment, or his resolve surpasses his needs for self-preservation. I'm just saying. And then we got Luffy, who's steadily sinking to the bottom of the ocean, who is somehow told Momonosuke that let everyone know that I will surely defeat Kaido. First, Momonosuke gathered up enough courage in order to, let everyone know that, hey, the fight's still going on, Luffy's still alive, and he's not done yet, so as long as you are able to keep fighting, keep fighting. And that's more than enough to bring the morale of all the samurai, the whole alliance, Samurai Alliance, right back up again. Because they were pretty much demoralized because of what Bao Huang said about Luffy's defeat. But Momonosuke coming in, saying how, Luffy's still around, so we need to keep fighting. That's enough to bring their morale right back up again. So, good on young Momonosuke concerning that. Now, there were a couple of good moments in here, such as Sanji coming in and saving Chopper from both Pedal's candy arrows, but also from Queen and his weird teeth spikes or whatever. Like, he's got teeth, but he can make spikes come out of the tips of his teeth. How does cybernetics work? How do you make sharp points come out of your teeth? How? I'm so confused as to how Queen is able to do these things with his own body. Because does that mean he can make his teeth sharper in his human form, or is just I'm asking the wrong questions? I'm probably gonna rack my brain asking these wrong questions. But it was a pretty alright episode. Nothing majorly too major other than Sanji coming in with that rotisserie strike and kicking Queen hard enough for him to start floating in the air and him knocking away Pedal's Pedal into the far off distance. Like Pedal's Pedal got yeeted, like full on. Team Big Mom is blasting off again. I don't know. I'm droning on. I'm sorry. It was a pretty alright episode. Looking forward to the next one. All I can say at the end of the day, well, end of the night, is hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, and maybe even consider becoming a member because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, noon, night. And once again, as always, later, peoples.